Good morning. This is a video from yesterday. I have not forgotten about what we're doing. I did take a couple days off. I think it's now day 5, maybe 6 of this process. It looks like I'm going with 6, but actually I'm going with 5. So let's look at the progress we've made. As I've said before, I'm not entering this information in any particular order. It's really just as I go. The way that this map works, the larger and darker the dots are, that indicates more connections and more direct connections. The app that I'm using, which is called Obsidian, also has a very cool setting where you can change essentially the gravity of the dots. So not only do the dots show up larger and darker when they have more connections and more direct connections, but they will visually show up on the map closer to one another depending on how close those connections are, just like gravity. I really like using this setting because you can really start to see a bit of a pattern here, like which programs, which parent companies, etc. are more closely related to each other, but keep in mind that obviously they are all connected. With that out of the way, now I want to show you another very cool setting that I found. Let's say you wanted to look at which of these programs have had confirmed deaths. Keep in mind I have not entered everything yet, but you can see here, it'll show you which of the programs have had confirmed deaths. And you can use the filter for whatever you want, so let's say abuse. Here's another visual of that. Once again, I have not filled this out entirely, so this is going to get a lot bigger. It's going to have a lot more color to it as I continue to fill out the programs and more info about each of them. It's really a devastating visual to look at, but I do think it's important to look at these connections, especially when, you know, somebody says it's just one bad apple. Once you put it visually like this, it's very clear that that's not accurate. I personally just find it helpful to look at the connections like this in a map or web format, because as you can see, there's obviously a lot of information out there, and I believe that families, loved ones, and especially survivors deserve transparency.